How can we protect ourselves from being absorbed into someone else's world of stay in yours, stay in yours, stay in yours? If you're following the Epstein Maxwell, when they describe their behavior, you can see how much coordination, communication, cooperation, planning, focus is on grooming people and doing things to sort of pull them unwillingly and wittingly into the network. Just look at things in terms of objects, not things, but just objects. Everything are just objects, and people are just a category of objects. Now, remember that concept from physics where it's like masses attract, and the larger the mass, the larger the gravitational pull. What's interesting with these narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths, they can have really magnetizing personalities or interactions and things that'll draw and lure the person into their world. And in fact, narcissists, you often see them attempting to create a regression in the person in order to dominate over them psychologically. So they'll stand over them, make snare at them, make diminishing facial expression, posturing, and they're hoping to make the person withdraw, feel sullen, weak, and stuff. So basically, they're forcing the person to regress, or they're forcing the person to leave their reality and show up into their reality as their lower self in a character form of someone who's trying to avoid consequences. And when you appear in someone's reality like that, then you've given them superpowers, because they're able to make things up out of thin air and they're all accepted as true. And you did that after you regressed and appeared in their lives. So if you never accepted anything they had to say as true, okay, that's yours, just your opinion, leave it over there. I don't want to hear it. Good, that's yours over there. That's a way to stay out of that person's life. Oh, you feel like that about me? Well, sounds good. Okay, tell the man. But don't leave your reality and go in them and start making excuses. Oh, I didn't do that. Yes, you did. No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that because of this. I didn't do that because of that. Now you're in the person's world. So you need to stay out of it. For Shannon Sharp, he shouldn't have any contact with anyone that age. That's probably that's just bad to have that type of intimate contact with someone. They can reframe things in any way they want, and no matter how they reframe things, it's still accepted as being true. And I think he's going to have to be more responsible, or otherwise he's not going to have any money left.